Right, Saturday morning, start of a new day. A little bit windy overnight, and we had a little bit of rain. We had rain for such a long time. We did have a little bit of rain last night. Opened up the office and start today. So, quite unusual today. I have got just one leaving, but I have got a couple coming on in caravans and motorhomes, and that's going to mean pretty well that the hard standing area of the site is actually full, which is quite nice to see. We did have, sorry, that should be better. I did have a camping no-show last night, which for some reason happens. I have no idea why campers sometimes do that, but hey ho, that's where the mop flops. So yesterday I did quite a lot of time in the morning watering, had the hose pipe out and gave everywhere a good dousing, all those dividers with plants in that you've seen previously, more mowing. So the large touring area is, well, that was pretty well done all on Tuesday. Then I did the seasonals and camping areas by the pods yesterday, and now it's sort of weekend, Saturday, Sunday. I don't tend to get the mower out, although this one that's going now has been on site for over a week, so I will need to go and give that one pitch a very quick mow over, keep it nicely trimmed. And I've got some paperwork to do today, some typing up to do, and I need to also get typed up this description, this sort of description for this cafe idea, and start getting that advertised on some of the some of the sort of job sort of portal places. So I'm going to log on to my machine. That's the computer there now. Just go and double check if anything's coming overnight. Probably get the hose pipe out, do a little bit of watering again, and then, well, that should take me up to 11 o'clock cleaning, and as soon as I've done the cleaning, go and give this other pitch a mow, and then get ready for this afternoon's check-ins. Oh, I'm going to give you a tip in a minute. Sorry, I had a shower last night. Well, I have a shower most nights, but I had a shower last night. And I've got a really cool little tip coming up. So if you ever go camping or use public showers, I've got a little tip that is so easy, quick and simple, and it can revolutionise your showering in the public, if you know what I mean. Alright, so back in the shed. So I'm just going to grab this hose pipe here. Give some of the, some of these dividers with the plants in a very quick watering, get the yellow peril out, and crack on with this, I think. Water. Right, so that's this morning's watering done. Quite blue sky. It is warm. I know I've got a hoodie on, but it is quite warm. I'll take this off in a minute, but it's definitely quite breezy and windy at the minute. So probably that's going to be on for a few days. We did have some rain last night. It didn't seem to be too heavy, but when I've come into the cabin this morning, near the door, there's all muddy bits and grit and stuff, so the rain must have been a little bit more heavy than it sounded, because the gutters have obviously overflowed. Oh, next week, I think it's next Tuesday, I've got a couple of YouTubers coming to stay with us, which I'm not going to say the names at the moment, but they've got a small YouTube channel. I think it's just over 1,000 subs. A sort of more mature-ish sort of couple that are putting out vlogs each day and everything like that. But we'll get more details on who that is nearer the time. Right, I'm going to crank up this little mower and get it in position. So I have got somebody that should be off site by 11 o'clock. I'm waiting for them to move so I can so I can get on with the rest of my chores. The yellow peril is fired up. Let's go! So this area that I'm in now has got some hedging that's been planted a few years ago, and it's sort of shielding the seasonal area, which is that side, and the touring area this side, and it's got like this water interrogation, this watering system with this big long pipe and these little connectors, and over the, well, I don't know, we've inherited this and it sprung a leak in a lot of parts. So the other day I marked them up with some tape where it was all leaking, and giving it a good dousing. Anyway, I've recovered it up now, so I'm going to go and turn this on for a couple of hours and get some water down this hedging. But on a previous video, do you remember me talking about letting things go a bit wild? So if you see how the grass is all up here now, so recently this was full of buttercups, and again, I had mentioned we had to try planting wildflower seeds this year, but it was too late. But we have deliberately let the grass grow here for the bees and the birds and nature, etc. It's yeah, deliberately done, as I say. But this is a sort of shielding eventually as this grows between the touring and the seasonal area. Let's go and turn the water on and keep this on for a couple of hours. Still leaking. I'm going to have to get some kind of repair kit for this. Right, so I just placed this advert now on a Facebook group for Campsite Wardens. There's a few Campsite Warden Facebook groups out there, and there's one that you're allowed to advertise jobs. The admin on this are very grumpy, and if you I've never known a Facebook really quite like it, with really grumpy admin. If you advertise, I don't know, another Facebook page that you're jumped on and scowled at, and yeah, anyway, I will wait and see if I get a telling off for my advert, because it may not be quite correct for the admin. Instead of sending a private message, they just have a rant at you. Anyway, let's have a quick deco. Alright, so there you go, an unusual role possibly for you if you have catering experience, blah 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 blah. I think it's fairly self-explanatory, then you can read that or not. I've included some pictures I've just taken today here. So let's see if anything happens there. If I don't get anything taken up on there, I will be looking elsewhere, because I have got other options. So I'm coming up to 11 o'clock now, and the person that was all packed up and ready to go at just after 9 o'clock this morning, they still haven't gone. They're going to hold out literally until 11 o'clock. I think they've just started their car now. Here we go, I can see them. So this often happens. You're really thinking that they're going to leave at any moment soon, but they are going to literally hold on until the last possible minute. So yeah, the 11 o'clockers. Right, so show you a little bit of cleaning today, which I've still not done on this. So hello. So this is the ladies, and I've got a door wedge, so I'm just going to wedge open this door. Let's just give me a second, done, and I'm going to show you a little tip and trick if you use public showers, especially on campsites, to enhance your showering experience. So this is, I think we've been in here before, this is a chest freezer for people that they can use. Pots and pans or washing up area. I've got somebody using the washing machine at the minute. Cleaning products are all here. Loo rolls and yeah, cupboard full of bits and bobs. So I'm going to put on my, going to be putting on my rubber gloves, get my bag of bits, and into the toilets and showers we go. Oh, we also have, sorry here if you ever come to stay with us, we have got an iron and an ironing board, which is quite nice, isn't it? Okay, camera down. Let's get my cleaning products and my cloths all ready. I'm gonna have that one and that one today, I think. Dinky dinky dink. So I don't know that anybody's ever come across this stuff here. It's Telchem DKS here. It's like a general sort of cleaner and an odour control fluid. So you can use this in septic tanks and cesspits. And it's as I say, it's a cleaning produce as well, but it's quite, I believe, environmentally friendly. And it smells of pear drops. It's got this really sweet pear drop smell. So when you're a younger, or even maybe today, when you have a bag of pear drops and you open it up and smell pear drops, that is what that smells like. So I've got some of that diluted in here that I spray, as well as I've got some bleach and general cleaning stuff. Right, let's crack on. Come with me. One thing quite nice with working on an adult-only site, so there's no children on this site, is the facilities, for the most part, and I mean literally 99.9% of the time, are kept pretty immaculate by the people that have been using them. So the toilets are normally clean, the showers are normally clean, the sinks, etc. are cleaned. So it's just another one. So this is, we have a toilet and shower block for the ladies, and then a single toilet for the ladies, and it's replicated this for the gents. So this side is what you would call an accessible side. So then you can see the size of this door, but obviously it's huge, doors closed. So let's leave open, and we've got a chair here and a ginormous shower. So part of the cleaning that I normally start off, first thing I do is I check the bins, empty the bins, new bin bags in if are needed, and get that out of the way. Then into the loo. If you have a look, oh, there's some loo roll in the loo. Right, so we'll give that one a flush. Quick check on the other loo. Anything in this one? All clean. There's not a log in the bog. That's very good. As I say, we'll do the bins, etc. So that will all have a spray down, complete the wipe down. The walls here, everything will be wiped down. All the touch points wiped down. The same with the sink. That'll be done. We will check the soap. So that's all okay, and then into the shower. So we'll give everything a wipe down. The walls are wiped down, the glass screen are wiped down, get rid of any of the water droplets. The shower tray, we'll give a physical cloth on there and give it a wipe, make sure there's no hair or other bits, and always looking out for any bits of like mould or mildew that may have started growing. We'll check the fans up here for dust, all along the top, etc. for any dust marks. Hand dryer will be cleaned. This shower, this one's a little bit more tricky to clean because you've actually got to climb inside it. It's a bit like being in the TARDIS on Doctor Who. So I'm going to crack on with that, and then once I've done my clean today, I'm going to show you a tip, the shower tip, and it involves that. Right, I need to crack on. Too much waffling. Let's go. Not easy cleaning and doing a video with one hand. The blue rolls obviously will lift up, get rid of any dust off here. Keep pressing with that one. Right, so my top tip for you, and I don't know many people at all that actually bother to do this. But when you go into toilets and showers at campsites, let me sit down for a moment. Obviously, the state of them can vary. I'm quite happy to say ours are spotless and clean. But one thing that can always be a bit minging is the floor. So if you've used touring toilets, campsite toilets, caravan toilets, site toilets, you'll know exactly what I mean. And the floor can sometimes be wet, it can be rough, it can just generally be mucky. So my top tip is to buy yourself, for a couple of quid, get yourself a bath mat. See that there, a little bath mat? Get yourself a bath mat, and then what you can then do, let me just show you. Take the bath mat with you, and let me just turn this camera around so you can see down where my feet are. So there you go. So if you imagine now you've got bare feet, so that's your bath mat, nice and clean, and all the rest of it. You know where it's been, you know what feet have been on it. So instead of sitting on towels, and which most people tend to do, your bum sat on towels, your feet sat on towels, there's puddles everywhere, and it's all minging. All you need to do is get yourself a little bath mat like that, carry it with your towel into the shower, and what a difference that makes. So simple, but it's what I've been doing for the last few years. Nice and easy. And talking about easy, I'm going to have to be mopping the floor in a moment. So, simple tip, as I say, take a bath mat with you. A lot of people, like I've just mentioned, take a towel and they throw the towel on the floor and they trampling on it with their feet and sitting on the bums on it and everything like that, and wringing wet towels. This can change your showering experience on a campsite. Right. That's the loos here pretty well all wiped down and cleaned, and so I now need to change the water in the mop bucket and give this toilet shower a mop out now. Alright, this is ladies, so again this has all just been given a thorough clean and everything. It's swept out and cleaned up. I'm just going to give it a quick mop in, and then into the gents showers and toilets. Let's go in there now and go and open that up. So when we come here, stay. So this is the gents, which replicates the ladies basically. So you've got an accessible side, this side, toilet, sink, wide doors, etc. Same. TARDIS, shower, bump. These are quite new. I only put these in last week. So if you're on this side, you historically used to have to sit on there if you wanted to get yourself undressed. But I've got that now. Right, I need to crack on. Okay, so we've now done the toilets and showers. So the gents toilet, single toilet, is on the end here, which is just cleaning up and everything. That's all spruce. The main issue I sometimes get with that one is I'm on a little a wind trap here, so if the door's open you end up with leaves. Elson points, what do you know about Elson points? Quick question, have you ever seen inside an Elson point? So we have a septic tank system here where our waste goes into. We have a runoff of grey water, but for sewerage it goes basically into a septic tank. So when you have a toilet in your caravan, a little cassette toilet, you need to empty it. So let me show you our Elson point, or chemical waste disposal point, or whatever else you'd like to call it. Let's turn the camera around and I'll give you a little delve inside. So that's the Elson point we've got. So it's quite a small hole, to be honest. So some of these are quite a lot bigger. So it's up here so you can support your cassette loo thing out of your van. And basically all that happens is up this goes here, and down you pour your waste, and that goes back on once you're finished. You can leave it off. You can then use a hose pipe to give your chemical cassette toilet thing a washout. Keep that immaculately clean, always spruce. So that's literally, I've just cleaned all that now, make sure it's spotless. Always be careful, your cap, when you empty your chemical waste, I have known so many caps that have ended up down there. A site as that previously, it actually caused a blockage, so we had to get the whole system rodded, and it was caps off chemical toilets that had caused a problem. And then basically that feeds down to underneath here. We've got a large septic tank. Waste, human waste. This laurel is getting a little bit wild at the moment, but it's not going to cut it back because we're still in nesting season, and there's definitely pigeons in here. So yeah, so you get a lot of people sort of back at home complaining about hedges overgrown on local authority land, and people don't realise that literally within these hedges there are well, in here there's definitely some pigeons in here, and likewise with the foliage here. So obviously this will be cut back once we get into mid-August, going into September. It'll all be cleared up a bit and pruned back, but not yet. Not yet. Look after the wildlife, that's what we need to do. Right, so back into my little cleaning cupboard. That's everything pretty well put away now. Things are re-washed for the day and ready to go for tomorrow. That's bringing me to midday. So let's grab my bath mat like you saw before. Grab my keys. Oopsie daisy. Oh, look what I carry around with me. Do you know what that is? Comment below. I've got two of them in my pocket. How random is that? But those that know will know exactly why I'm carrying that with me. Right, in we go here. Right, I need to do a quick mow in 5 minutes. I'm going to have a quick sit down, quick check on, in the office to see if there's any emails come in, any bookings and things like that. I'm sorry, it really has got a bit windy. Oh, one of the people on here have got connections with Grimsby and fishing. Yeah, so they have a supply for I've got a bag full of skinless and boneless haddock fillet croutons in a light crispy batter. Apparently quite freshly caught, quite freshly looked after and all the rest of it, and these come from Grimsby, so I've been given a bag of fish. Most of them for my tea tonight. I had fish last night. Fish, chips and beans I had last night for my tea. Right, let's plonk that down there. Fire up the computer and then jump on the mower. Here we go. Time to turn the water off. That's been going for a wee while now, and yeah, while these people are off this pitch, quickly mow over here. So this, I've got people coming on here within the next hour, so very quick mow. Yellow pedal back in the shed. So that's the pitch number 13. To say got somebody due on there shortly. It's all this afternoon. So that's all been done. I've trimmed the pitch next to it as well, which I can now get to. There are some grass cuttings. So the deck on this, have a look at that. It does a really nice cut, but there's no grass box on this this mower. So I'm going to take this one. Haunted by the travel trolls. Going to take this one and just quickly scoop over where I've just been. There's not much grass, if I'm absolutely honest, but I do like to try and keep all the pitches absolute prestige. But most importantly, I try to make sure there's no grass cuttings. There's nothing more and more annoying than going on a campsite that's been cut and there's grass cuttings everywhere, and they get on your feet, especially if it's a bit damp, and you're walking into your caravan or your motorhome or your tent, whatever, your trailer tent, and you're bringing in grass with you. None of that here, none of that when I'm about. And if I have to, I'll even get a hand rake and go and rake up. But this should scoop up. You need a very long leg on this one. It's yeah, it's a bit of an interesting machine. It's really a long leg, and I can't get the seat forward. Anyway, we'll manage. Right, so foot down, ignition on, gear in, don't touch that, down we go. That's the deck down, the blades on. Let's get this locked up. So this grass pile, it needs shifting back, it needs raking out. It's a job ongoing, let's say. But I'm going to dump the bit of grass I've got now onto here. Right, so that's all the grass dumped there from today. Off the mower back in the shed, I think. Start thinking about getting some dinner. Right, so just ended up doing a couple of bits and bobs. So I've now got this advert up on a couple of places, so we'll see if we have any joy with that. Bit of a bad time of year to be advertising for Campsite Warden roles this time of year now, because obviously most people are in place for the season. But what I thought I'd also do is, I have got a van that's a few years old that can be used for accommodation. So the minute it's just in a temporary spot, but it can be moved onto a pitch if need be. Luna 524 Ultima. Let's go and have a quick look inside here. So yeah, so if you wanted to come and work for us, you can actually come and live in this van as well. So it's a few year old, but it's pretty tidy. It does need some TLC doing on it. There's a couple of light fittings need changing and replacing. But you've got a massive big double bed here where I am now. Or you can have it as singles. There's a dinette table there. So if you were just a single person, you could make that into a bed and leave it set up. And oh, sorry, that's fallen down. Let me just put that safe there. There is a shower and toilet. So the flush system needs replacing. There's normally an electric switch on there needs doing out. Hot and cold water. Woo. Fridge doors open just to keep air circulating in it. Gas and electric heating, blow hair, heating, gas hob and sink. So yeah, just thought I'd give that a quick show on that. Loads of storage space, absolutely tons of storage space as well. Prior to caravans at the moment, they're silly money to what they were a handful of years ago. If anything, they're still going up in price, not down in price. So the blackout blinds as well. There's normally mosquito nets. So quick, yeah, got mosquito nets as well. And this fan is you can get damp in this area. And there's no sign of any damp in here. Anyway, still to decide what we're going to do. But lovely man. It could be you coming to spend the season here. Can you imagine that? That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? Right, this time I am going to go and get some dinner. Dinner. I need some dinner. Let's go. Definitely a bit breezy. Isn't it looking? Truthfully, isn't it looking pretty? I mowed all here yesterday. It's looking gorgeous. To my absolutely palatial pitch that I've got. Oh, no Russia outside today. Let's see where she is. I bet she's lying on the bed. Oh, door's open. Oh, it's all there before. Oh, there you are. I said you'd be lying on the bed. Hey, Rush. Say hello. Right, gonna make myself a nice ham salad sandwich. I think bit of salad cream on it, bit of English mustard, and I might even give my bed in a wash this afternoon. As I say, it's Saturday, and I tend not to crank up machinery at weekends. A bit of a break from it, and the mowing that I need to do today is all done. So nice bit of ham trimmings. Did any ever get ham trimmings or not? Have a look for them in supermarkets. All the scaggy bits, but they're really nice. And then what I do is some crunchy salad on top of that. Crack open some bit of salad cream. Look if I can get on that onto there. And then lob that onto there, and we're going to give it a cut. Oh, should we cut it that way? How do you cut your bread on your sandwiches? Question for you. So we can cut it in half, we can cut it in diamonds, we can cut it into 4 squares, or we can cut it into 4 triangles. I think the 4 triangles is a bit posh, isn't it? Me, I'm just a cut it in half jobby. Definitely cut it in half jobby. I don't know whether the camera's going to pick that up. Look at that there. Doesn't that look beautiful, isn't it? Right, let's get this into my belly and then have a sit down for half an hour, have a break. Oh, another one, before I forget, I had a couple come yesterday on the back of the Travel Trolls video for a walkabout. So hello, if you're watching this, great to meet you and hope to hear from you soon. You may be coming staying with us, so that'd be swell if you did that. Right, I'm just making my way back to the office. I'm going to call any moment now if somebody may be interested in doing this cafe business sort of partnership with us. So I'm not so sure it's going to be a video call or a voice call, but yeah, let's pop in here and already beautiful, isn't it? Right, so that's somebody actually completely spoken to regarding the cafe possible opportunity. So I've come out here, it's a bit blustery out there, and very interested. They're actually working on another site at the moment and really having the mickey taken out of them for what they're being asked to work. And I've got a further 2 inquiries as well. So Now comes 4 o'clock. I've got a couple more check-ins due in. Not so sure when they're going to come. I'll normally give them a ring sort of, well, any time now, if I'm honest, if they're going to be late. And had a no-show last night, which I think I mentioned. And that's going to be my pretty well day done. Another Saturday night. Another Saturday night. That's everything closed up here for now. I'll make my way back to my van. And I'll give you the dog a quick walk down the dog walk. Oh, clouded over again. It's really weird, this place. It can be pure blue sky 1 minute and then clouding over the next. Anyway, oh, there's some work going on in the farmyard at the back of us, which is really unusual. Right, I'm going to get going. Sort of wrap this one up. It's another day in the life of Neil Taylor, your campsite warden here at the nurseries in Mumby, adult only site. Fantastic to have you watching, and if you're new here, thanks for being with us. Don't forget you can subscribe down there below if you've not already done it. You can go and smash that like button. That'd be great. Help me grow my channel. Any questions for me, you know what to do. Lob them in the comments. And you know what, guys? I'm going to see you on the next one. Look after yourselves and take it easy. See you soon.